Last time there was a lots of shenanigans, a lot of fun things going on during the third prep session. Uh, the Reverie confronted Uru, and then Doc did after hearing about what he did. And there were several good role plays. They were spacing. Please don't tell me I did them from my notes.
Evil's Velvia coming back in. There was some good
Yeah,
stuff with that.
yeah. They were catching up Velvia. Uh, the Reverie was there was fun times in the bar. Uh, and
I
Doc and
got
Abigail checked in with each other. Oh, and best Chocobo dance party.
and we had a little bit of upsetty between everybody, but that's fine.
Just a little upsetty spaghetti. It's fine. So place yourselves on the map where you want to be.
Where's I was way down on the bottom, of course,
I love how every time I try to do it on Twitch instead of in Roll20.
Lux, are we upgrading our chocobos?
I have made some off-camera deals with a certain very buff bunny.
Whoa! So we're not going to mate our chocobos as we discussed in the DMs. Damn.
No, that's still an option. Mine is already ready.
The backstabbery.
I'm sorry.
Why is Franklin stinky?
Why wouldn't he be stinky?
Yeah, so Chocobos need to be race level 5 in order to be breedable.
I was trying to read the guide, I'll be honest.
So if you want to breed specifically yours, you will need to...
Oh, also, I think you deleted Coda again.
Okay.
Forgetting that my push to talk button is also the delete key.
Oh no.
Oh.
Get out of here.
Oh.
I should switch to voice activity. I'm mostly not paying attention to wrestling.
This activity is mostly good.
For that.
Alright, there you go.
I'm trying to figure out if I should level up my Chocobo or... I don't really know how that works because I was trying to read the guide and 1,000 things were happening, so...
Can you officially break that there?
I can help guide you through it.
I don't know if you want to recap it or...
I can. We can recap the grinding mechanics
summarize
together. So... let me grab...
I will say I'm nervous about the racing, but also it seems like almost nobody can ride these dang things.
That's my secret strategy.
I think the highest rated of the entire campaign is 40 right now.
Trying to decide where Nemi would go.
And of course, Franklin is not Franklin. Waylon's got good writing, I think, but of course he wouldn't. The kid's a natural, but he can't. It won't.
It's true. All right. So we got going top to bottom, left to right. First up, we got Coda and Nemi with minigame stuff.
Oh, is that what this room is?
Yes.
I guess I'll go back to the classroom then. Because
Okay.
Nemi's just writing.
Writing?
W-R-I-T.
Oh.
Writing, not riding like a chocobo.
Okay. In that case, Morat, you are looking to grind your chocobo's level.
Yes.
All right, so there are 3 factors that are determined in grinding your chocobo's levels, or 3 factors that influence the modifier for your ride check. 1 attempt at grinding is going to be 1 day's attempt. So the 3 factors that determine it is the tier of your chocobo, the average stats of your chocobo, and the class of the race itself. So the chocobo that you have is a tier 2, so you have a plus 10 to the modifier with that. The average of your chocobo's stats is 49. So it will be in the minus 20 category. So it's currently at a minus 10. And then the last thing that is influenced is the class of the race. The lower the class of the race, the easier it will be to get a better score and thus more experience. And it will be easier to succeed, but it will cost more.
Oh.
So let's say if you were to do a Class D race with your Tier 2 Chocobo, it would cost 300 gil, as described at the top of the racetrack construction sheet, which I think is also in that server, or in that channel. Yes. So if you were to do that, that will be a you will have a 0 modifier and to your ride check.
This is a separate document.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Wait, hold up.
So it's only like 300 gil for a Class D. Okay.
Yep.
How many races do I need to enter to level my Chocobo up?
So, it depends on what place you get. So it will be 1 during normal races. It is 1 XP for racing, and you get more XP depending on if you get 3rd, 2nd, or 1st place. For grinding, you will get 1 CXP if you botch. The minimum that you can get if you fail is 1 if you fail at a Class S or Class A. If you fail a Class B or C, it is 2. Class D is 3. Your Chocobo will level up if it gets enough CXP from the level it is leveling from. So, if you're leveling from level 2, you only need 1 XP to level up to level 2. If you level up to level 5, you only need 4. So, in total, to get to that level 5 is 10.
Okay. So I need 10 total XP, which means I have to win 2 races, essentially.
Yep. If you win 2 Class D races, you will get, you'll get it.
And then I can mate that Chocobo.
Mm-hmm.
Mate that Chocobo.
Since the average stats are 49, is there a breakpoint at 50, or is it 60?
The breakpoint is at 60. 60, or the end of that category is 60. The next category starts at 61.
Okay, so it's not like 1 point. That's fine.
Right.
All right, then I guess I should race my Chocobo grind.
All right. The first one will be, are you doing Class D races?
Yeah.
All right. The first one's going to be 300 gil, and roll me a ride check with no modifier.
Ride check, no modifier.
Correct.
Because it cancels out, right?
Correct. All the modifiers cancel
Yeah.
out.
Crit.
Just a second. I am realizing we're doing Chocobo Racing, so we can actually play.
Yes. Yes.
The intense minigame music. All right. Now that I'm done with that, oh geez, yeah, you did absolutely crit. With that, you get 400 gil back and 5 CEXP.
Oh, okay. I gained money on the deal.
You did gain money because of that crit. That was nice.
What
Was that?
about that crit succeeding gave you? Is it just that you get first place?
Critting is that you do get first place and you do absolutely fantastic. So,
Okay.
So in most cases, if you succeed, then the lower tier that you do, the succeed is going to be more XP, just because they're going to be easier classes of races. But if you critically succeed, the higher the class you go into, you can actually get more than 5 EXP.
So if I had done a Class S race, I would have 70 XP, CXP,
Correct.
and 20 grand. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So there's definitely a give and take depending on what you want to do. And so at this point in time, the Chocobo is at 1, 2, is at level 3.
okay.
So if you want, you can put 30 points into its stats right now.
Oh, okay.
Or you can, and that might influence its average.
Yeah. Or was there an or there? You thought there was.
Or you could not worry about it now and just go for the next grinding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that doesn't increase my ride skill at all.
Correct. It does
Even
not
with the crit?
increase your ride skill since you already have it.
So if I just put 15, I got 30 points, you said, right?
Yes.
So I'll put 15 into each. And that doesn't make my average 60, but it's close.
It's close, yeah.
Can I feed my Chocobo greens on
You
the same day?
can.
What is actually my... I know. Oh, that's the average. That's actually supposed to be 2, 57. So, if I give it Mimic Greens for 250, that'll raise everything by 5.
Yep.
4, 66, 68, and 60. That is, yeah, okay. So let's take 250 from that. Okay, so yeah, that brings the stats to 62. So that gives me another plus 10 if I grind again tomorrow, right?
Yeah. On the second day, you can grind riding check plus 10.
Cool. All right, I guess that covers me for the day. Nobody else is in my room to RP with or anything.
Oh, all right. In that case, we have off to the side. Senna, what are you gonna be doing?
I am staring out that large window, watching it rain and fall leaves, and enjoying my time.
All right. In the lounge, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Uru, what are you doing?
So this is a post talking to Waylon to apologize situation. I'm in my room and I am just concentrating on trying to contact Mullicom.
Alrighty.
That's... Sorry.
You are concentrating on contacting Mollencamp, and as if she hears everything, you hear her footsteps behind you.
I turn around.
My child, you keep finding yourself in interesting situations. I knew that you were perfect to have as one of my followers.
Yes, Your Excellency. I'm glad you were able to reach me here. I wasn't sure if it was going to be able to be possible.
Well, it was quite difficult. As I have mentioned before, I will always be with you. The thing that makes it a little bit difficult is that when you're in other dimensions, I basically have to search each one to try and find if you're there. But this is one that I was not aware of existing. It might be new.
I do not know the logistics of this universe.
It's perfectly alright. Are you enjoying yourself at least?
Generally. However, there is a problem that has been brought to my attention.
Oh? What problem is this?
There is a group here that I might have caused problems for, and they seem to have recently lost their airship outside of a mountain.
Oh no. Well, I mean, sometimes accidents do happen.
Given the situation that they put them in, I was going to ask you if you would be so kind to offer them assistance for whenever they also get out of here.
I see. Well, you have been absolutely excellent in your duties for the Iokas Brotherhood, so I'll be more than happy to lend a monetary hand and see if we can locate and help them rebuild their ship.
I don't know how time travels comparatively, but
it's interesting. Let's just say
The extent I know is that they were with a group of HGTV people, and not all of them got this away here as well. So there's a good chance that you might be able to get coordinates through that.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Do you know which side of the world they were on? Or a rough general location?
I know that they were hunting a wyvern, and they also claimed that from the Hunter's Guild, but I did not get the specifics of where that was.
That's all right. As since we have a hunting guild in Learmond, we could definitely check to see where that hunt was originally posted, and we'll take it from there.
I greatly appreciate it.
Welcome. Also, have you noticed anything strange happening lately?
In what context?
Being able to perceive secondary people, or being able to see into the pasts of others.
I've not heard or seen anything in that regard.
All right. Well, if you do encounter that, please let me know.
Something to be concerned of?
I would not say conservative. I would say it's more of a blessing. You see, the shadow magic that you have is not like most shadow magic in Ivalice. It is... What you have is ironically called the Dark. I believe that's the translation. That it lets you perceive the minds of others, and with hone tuning, with owning the skill, you can help and aid people through their past, and the information from the previous book that you gave us might have unlocked some of that skill within those that have this shadow magic.
So ideally, whenever I get out of here, I can get additional training to be able to do that.
It is possible, yes. We also need the other two books if we ever encounter that, to be able to help make that, to be able to help others further. If you do come across the books, and we are willing to offer any amount of treasury to acquire them.
I see.
They are very valuable. We want to help Ivalice the best we can.
If I do anything in that regard, so I will let the parties supporting me know.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Of course, Your Excellency. I appreciate you making an appearance here for me.
It is difficult. And wasn't entirely my doing. If you hadn't called out, I would have had too many planes to check. So, that might be a part of the growing of your power.
Huh. That's very interesting.
I'd like to think so. I will let you know next time you're in Learmond.
I'll try to get there as soon as I can get there with all my groups.
Perfect. Oh, and I have a little gift from the from your favorite store. she's going to pull out a little bag, like a little lunch box or a lunch bag, and hand it to you. You know what's inside.
Oh, thank you. I greatly appreciate it.
And she's going to walk off. And basically phase through the wall out of your room.
Is it ice cream in there?
It sure is your favorite ice cream in there, buddy.
Yes! Nice!
Not that effective of a gift when you can just get it for free.
Yeah, but it doesn't taste as good from this because this one's from my mama.
All right.
It's true.
I get it. Makes sense.
Next up, Lux, your other character. What's Tearsagard doing?
Can you not have this creepy music for Tears? That would be great.
I'm working on it.
Otherwise, I'd be very scared of what I'm about to do for my check.
Get even creepier music in here for Tyr.
You know what?
For
Yeah.
it's
doing
great.
nothing.
You know what?
I
You know what? I was working on it. I transitioned over, and then I was going to get the proper music. But no, for Tyr.
Oh, okay.
What are you
Time
doing,
for-
buddy?
Time for some anxiety sewing.
Ooh, you're sewing. Let me get the other.
Oh, we got
crafting
tailoring.
station in.
Yeah, I'm doing a prearranged thing for Doc, and the Doc decided to train my chocobo while I did this one. I've already taken all of the cost of the crafting of it to make Doc a new suit and a new hat.
Perfect. Do you know all the modifiers and all the stats that you need for that?
Modifiers, no. It's going to be tier 3 with, I think, disabled proof is tier 3.
Let me pull it up.
I can double check that instantly.
Yeah, everything's loading for me.
Disabled proof is tier 3, yes.
All right, in that case, roll me a tailoring plus 20.
It's going to be difficult.
Hey, you did it. You didn't botch. Good
It
job.
didn't botch, barely.
All right. Tier 3
I do
suit
have
with-
plenty more to technically craft in this regard, but that's for sure my first check.
All right, perfect. Tier 3 suit, so that's going to be times 3.75 plus 8. Disable proof is 6 hours, so that is a total of 25 hours, so that is 3 full crafting days.
For
Or
just
not-
the first part.
Sorry, for the first part is a little over 2 crafting days.
Okay. You want me to just make the other 2 rolls now?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, so to finish out the first one, it's evasion and strength added. So tier 1s.
All right. Evasion, so that's going to be 5, and plus 1 strength is going to be also 5, so that'll be 3, a total of 10 hours. So that is going to be a total of 3 total crafting days. Give me a tailoring plus 20 and a tailoring plus 0.
Success.
Hey, good job. So that's what Tier's doing for 3 full days.
Tier's busy.
Next up, we have Jean and Nemi in the classroom.
Hi. I suddenly remembered I need to figure out the time of like schedule learning because my independent study of my book is not going well. I'm trying to find a teacher, just trying to get taught it seems, of how to ride. Because it's not good. It's not going well.
All right.
Wait, can we summon teachers as well as books here?
Yeah.
Professor Evloeb, he said.
Yeah, you can't summon Professor Evloeb for skills. I would normally say that I would like Tyr to teach stuff, but also he's a little indisposed right now.
Right.
Because I know Lux really wanted to teach, so that is priority, but...
Listen, I know. We've had our moments together learning.
That's so much responsibility. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
John is the only person who learned something from Tyr.
Ever.
So far.
It's fine. We got stuff. We all have stuff that we've got to do in this vague time frame.
Yeah. All right. In that case, you can have Evloeb. I don't know where he is right now. The little cardboard cutout come out. He's like, well, hello. What are you looking to learn?
And he's definitely wearing like a little, one of those little flat caps with a flat on top of the graduate cap, which doesn't even make sense for the professor to wear, but you know.
Sure is. You know it.
Right. I'm having terrible trouble with my independent studies. I was hoping you could help me with the finer points of riding the Chocobo Town.
Oh yeah. What advancement level do you want to go to?
Oh, we could go. Did you get? I could just go. Should go further than that. Can I go to? Like, how far can I go? Actually,
I mean, I could teach you up to level 50, but it is a different class for every 10.
That's what I was.
Points.
Right.
Yeah. Same rules as always.
Okay, I thought you were doing something different. I mean.
No.
No. Yep. I want to try to get to 30.
All right. What's your ride at now?
It's 0, which is why I was mentioned. Which is why I'd have to get 2 lessons and be here for a while.
It will take you to be here for a while, yes. Do you want to have 3-day classes each, or how much do you trust me?
Let's see. Teaching an intuitive skill. I think I can trust you with 3.
All right.
With these.
Let's do a 3-day class of Ride 220. Nemi, do you want to participate in this, or are you writing something specific?
Maybe learn something else.
She is not going to be learning. She is definitely writing her own thing.
All right. I will get to that in just a second then. So, first up, the first ride, I'm going for 95 or below. Success! That'll be 300 gil.
Easy.
And the next one is going to be... Oh, sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing. That was 200 gil.
Right, because it's intuitive, right?
Yeah. The next one is going to be 85 or below is what I'm looking for. And that's a success. You now, after 700 gil, have a ride of 30.
Cool. And 6 days.
In
basically.
6 days, yes.
That's still beating the average overall, since it normally would take 5 days to do it, in the right amount of time.
That's true, yeah.
To just get up to 20.
That's true. All right, next up, Nemi, what are you writing?
What are you writing? What are you hanging out here not learning, Nemi?
Well, Nemi's just writing a letter. A letter to her family. But, I mean, I guess... I was gonna do some RP, but I think I'm gonna save it for a thread. So maybe I'll just do like learn some inquiry or something.
Okay, all right.
Might as well do something.
Do you mind if I ask for a sneak peek of what you're writing to your family about?
I mean, I don't have it written. I was
Okay.
just having her. She was gonna be writing.
Oh, okay, just taking the time. All right. In that case, inquiry. Do you want to be taught inquiry or read it from a book?
If you're good at reading, if you're not good at inquiry, then you probably want to be taught inquiry. It seems to be the way the system works.
I think I need to check my inquiry real fast.
Okay.
I was not prepared to learn.
Is your inquiry good enough to get you a 85% success chance?
Probably not.
That's what I was hanging out. That's kind of why.
Yeah, it's 34. So maybe teaching might be better for that one.
All right. You said 34?
Yeah.
All right. Increasing it to 40 will be 2,000 gil. And there's a second envelope that pops up next to the first one that's teaching John.
Well, that's a little disturbing.
I'm here to teach you inquiry.
Cool. Glad that there's
I
two
have-
of them now.
I have 2,000 gil of my own monies, and I'm gonna spend it on this.
Hey, perfect.
I don't even need to take it out of the group fund.
Hey.
Wow. Good fun.
I mean, I'll need more money later, but
Don't we all always need more? That's just how it is.
All right. Do you want to spend 3 days doing this, like your friend John over here, or do you want to spend more time? It'll be a 70, looking for 70 or below check. If it is 3 days.
oh, 3 days is the sped up version.
Yes.
Oh boy.
5 days is the normal. 10 days is the slow version.
That's a lot of days.
I know.
It's a lot of days.
Kind of impractically slow.
I mean, I'll give it a try for the 3 days. Why not?
All right. Looking for 70 or below. Let's do this. 3 days. Success. Your inquiry goes to 40.
Yay!
Every time that the 3 days happens and the teachers are here, they each pull out little party poppers and then pop them.
And you get a completion certificate.
Yes. They are able to manifest
I
the completion
graduated.
certificate.
Wow, you even put a little lenticular U on there. That's amazing. That's how you know it's genuinely from Evelyn.
It's
You
true.
of Evlueb.
Tyr will be so proud of me, even though he will be sad that it wasn't him.
Oh yes, Tyr. He's a good guy. He helped teach me with that. He's got a lot going, it seems. Busy man.
Yeah, he's really smart, and so he has to keep his brain going all the time. I think.
It doesn't seem like he stops. Is the thing.
Well, I mean, he doesn't have to.
No, I mean it's not. I don't think versus everyone else here I've seen a lot of times hanging out or just calm down. I think every time I've seen him, he's been working hard. And it's admirable.
I think it's because he's a scholar.
Maybe he's pushing it a little too hard, but maybe
Well-
that's his work. Maybe that's his pace. I don't know him that well.
It's what he loves, and they always tell you to do what you love. That's why I like to hunt. Or that's why I hunt, because I love it. And
Oh,
you you love to dance, right?
Yeah, yes. You've been how long you been a hunter?
Well, I mean, technically since I was little, my mom's taught me pretty young, but with this group I haven't been part of the Hunters Guild for very long.
I haven't been doing that. I've not been part of that for a while, and you've seen how it's gone for us so far. As we came in with the big slideshow of our amazing hunting spectaculars, but it's been. I can't admit that. I must admit there is a thrill to it that I do enjoy, even though
well, there's ups and downs.
I'd like to get some ups sometime.
You'll get there. I mean, we've had some times where I felt kind of bad after the fight because it didn't go quite the way we planned. Like one of our most famous hunts, I got kidnapped. I didn't even get to really do much of anything.
Oh, what?
But
oh my goodness!
It was a wraith that it grabbed me, but it ended up being okay. And then we fought it and we killed it. But it caught me off guard.
We set up a fire trap to try to keep the. We were hunting a Thextera. We tried to keep it at bay with a fire ring, like set up the thing in a clearing, because we figured it's got a big pack. Thing is, it's not as scared of fire as we thought it was. And then the thing is, it's also smart enough to use the fire as it grabbed me and dragged me through the flames.
Oh no.
Yeah, no. Honestly, telling the story, it's a bit funnier instead of having it shown, but like, we were fighting tooth and nail against that thing, it's like worn out to the end, and like at the very end, like half of us were down, and like we managed to, and the big Thextera was down, but we still had a bit of the pack left until we tricked him into the river and shocked him, and that was cool. They don't really play that part up, but it's nice.
See, that sounds like a good hunt. See, it feels better when you tell it because you're the one controlling the narrative. I know the show edits things. Yeah, the show edits.
My problem with them.
Yeah, they cut things up a lot. They made me look kind of scary when I was on it, but
scary.
Well, I had lots of blood on me because I've been doing some scavenging. It gets messy.
Oh, we should have seen Waylon with the pelt. He looked. God, that was he was trying to look cool, and it was freaky a little bit. Everyone liked it until.
It's hard to look cool when you're just cutting things up. Honestly, you look like a crazy murderer, but sounds like your hunts are fine. You just need to be in control of the narrative, not the show.
Yeah, I
think we lucked out.
I appreciate having a fresher, good look at these eyes and to talk about this. It's nice. I think it's like we just end this scene of like just us talking, sharing stories about this.
Yeah, just swapping our tales.
I love it.
And Nemi will absolutely share things that went wrong.
Perfect. Next up, we have day 2. Coda. Oh.
Right. So now also wants to meet the button.
I think I stay here because I'm still learning.
I see where this is going.
So I know that Nemi and John are in the classroom for day 2.
Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot that's how this works out.
Yeah. John, you were in there for 6 days. Nemi, you still have 3 days. Coda, do you want to continue racing on your second day or do something else on your second day?
Coda, would like to raise their riding to 30 with Professor Evluweb. So we have 3 Professor Evluwebs at the same time.
All right, yeah.
You could share mine.
What is your riding at, actually?
My riding is at 20, so I want to raise it 1 level.
Is that the level that we raised John your riding to as well?
Well, yeah, first 20 and then 30.
Okay.
So I guess.
So this is technically the second out of 6 days for Jean.
Right. So I guess there would be one speaking slightly more advanced.
Well, I want to do mine in a single day, so mine's going to be speaking at triple the speed.
Ooh, okay. I'm sure that I could definitely see Jean like kind of leaning over to be like, all right, what's the advanced strat? And then the envelope for Jean's like, no, pay attention. You're still on beginner stuff.
It somehow slaps a ruler on the desk perfectly still.
Yep. All right, to 30 you said?
Yes.
All right, that is going to be 500 gil, and we are looking for a 65 or below. And success. In 1 day.
I should have done that the first time if I had realized we didn't have to use books.
Books are very helpful, though. If you
books
want
are
to share
helpful.
it.
They are, but I could have saved 2 days.
That's true. Next up, we have. Ooh, what are you doing on second day?
I have a couple of stuff to buy.
All right. What are you? Yeah.
I want to get Docky Triple Triad Starter Pack because I hear he has this super awesome card, and I figure he needs more cards.
All right. So
way back in the Poland Ulster Season 2 days.
That is true. Actually, I don't know if you were present when he was showing that off.
It doesn't mean you didn't hear about it after the fact.
That's true.
Somebody did hear about it.
That's true. So you're getting 1 starter pack or multiple?
I'm gonna get myself 2 starter packs, so a total of 3.
All right. I have 1 starter pack for Doc, 2 for Uru. Perfect. Is that all you'll be doing for the second day?
I would like... You know what? I want to also learn more writing.
All right. What is your writing at?
My writing is at 33.
All right. There'll be 2,000 gil to do the 40 class. And what is the time frame you want to do that in?
Single day.
All right. We are looking for a 50 or below on that then. God damn. That is a crit. So you get it done in half a day.
Nice.
Yeah, congratulations.
Well, you see, it's because of my specialty with the sand sharks that I picked it up even faster.
You know, that is fair. I imagine sand sharks would be harder to control than chocobos.
Because that's how I got my 30 writing now.
That is true, yeah. All right. Perfect. So, Cinna, you are on the second day. Are you still staring out that window?
Upside down.
Okay.
Ash?
She's blunted all the way out of this reality.
I guess so. Gonna give her a ping to see if maybe.
I was gonna ask not someone there, but
Yeah, but I think Natsu might be raiding.
that would make sense. I think.
That's usually what Natsu's doing.
Ash says I am here in the Roll20.
Oh, okay.
Mike
Mike problems.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
Skill issue. Try disconnecting and reconnecting to the call, maybe?
Just the window.
Testing. There we
Yay!
go.
Hey!
Welcome
That's
back.
usually the fastest way to fix it.
Yeah, I was checking all my settings because this headset has problems every now and then, and not. So, yeah. Does QB, does the window open?
Yes, it does.
Cool. I'm gonna slip outside and enjoy the weather. Not through the window.
All right. It is a downpour in this section of where you were looking. Can you roll me an awareness check with no modifiers?
Absolutely can.
You can see there is about a 50-foot radius around you of forest, and past that is a desolate wasteland.
Huh. Cool. I'm just gonna sit under a tree and enjoy the rain.
All right. While you are under the tree, 1 second. While you are under the tree, you notice Evlueb is squatting kind of like in the middle of the air, slowly drifting by you.
Oh, hello, big squatting man. What can I help you with?
Hello! I was just wondering if you're enjoying your time here.
I'm taking a great vacation. It's been good.
Aye, perfect. You notice that with the trees, you does it remind you of home at all? The specific type of trees that you chose for this forest and the rain?
A little bit.
Yeah, it is nice.
They are. They're just the prettiest of trees.
What you thinking about out here?
Just contemplating things.
Yeah.
Next steps, etc.
Next steps. Ooh. Yeah?
Yeah, you know, whenever we are finally free from our hotel at the end of the universe here, you know, figuring out what to do next.
Fair, yeah. Who's to say? Kind of whisked you away with a near blank slate to move up from.
Yeah. Would you like? And she offers the blunt to the squatting of.
Oh, sure, yeah. You'll take it.
Awesome.
This
Cool.
is this the Gisselgreen one you made?
Yes.
Yeah, I could definitely tell with how terrible it kind of absolutely awful it smells. But you know what? That's
Love
fine.
it, though. Thank you for your unending hospitality.
Yeah, of course. Just wanted to make sure you were just wanted to check in, make sure that you were okay. Others are busy bees either interacting with each other, busy bees preparing for the rest of the season. And so I didn't want you to feel left out, you know?
I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just enjoying a vacation, that's all.
Perfect. Just wants to check in. Well, if you ever need anything, don't hesitate to conjure what you need or reach out to any of your friends.
That reminds me. I'm gonna cast Fire on Evlueb.
Yeah, you...
I'm just curious if it interacts the same way as everything else.
You cast fire with him, and you see the wall of fire, like, wash around him as if he was a statue. A constantly moving statue. It's like, oh. Didn't really think of anyone would, test that on me.
Yeah. You put a little funny protection around the rest of us. I was just curious.
Hey,
for my own sake.
That is fair, yeah. I know some people came in a little heated. Some possibly very heated at each other, and I don't want you to attack each other yet.
If I were to ask someone to spar with, like if I just went up to like Garrett and was like, "Yo, dude, can we spar?" Would we be able to do that, or is that still like?
I mean, if it is a mutual contest, then I will. Then you just gotta ask me, and I'll give permission for that kind of situation.
All right, yeah. Well, I'll think about it. I'm just gonna stare up at the rain, smoking her blunt again.
He's gonna plant his feet on the trunk that of the tree that's closest to you, but not block your view. Just off to the side a little bit.
Okay.
Do you have any questions about this realm?
My head is swimming with. My head is swimming with them, but I would need to piece them together before I start asking.
Sounds good. In that case, like I said, well, I'll make sure that people aren't knocking each other's heads silly, and I'll just see you later.
Yeah, that Franklin dude tried to start something, but you know, it's fine. Thanks. Take care.
You mean the prank?
Yeah.
Yeah. They immediately concocted that idea once they realized that you all can't hurt each other.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. So.
Well, I hope the camera crew wasn't around for that.
Oh, they were. It was pretty funny.
Oh. Well, yeah. I guess there's gonna be an uncut version of that somewhere now.
Well, possibly, yeah. It all depends on what they have in the footage. I mean, if you want any of the sensitive things when your door was open to be deleted, can make sure that happens.
Nah, I want to see what they do with it.
Alright, sounds good. Well, Toodles is gonna disappear. Alright, third day. The only people that are not indisposed at this point in time are Garrett and Uru and Coda.
Question, how many days do we have left?
Well, there are 3 more days for Jean's learning. Or sorry, this day and then
4.
3 more days.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of time.
There's also 3 more days for Steven.
1 more day and then whatever else you want to craft.
Yeah, which is going to be 3 more days.
Oh, okay, you already calculated that.
I'm assuming it's a hat.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'll take another lesson today, I think.
All right. What lesson are you interested in?
I'm gonna go to 40 in my riding.
All right.
Since that seems where people are going.
That is 2,000 gil. And you want to take 1 day with that?
Yes.
All right. In that case, that will be a 50 or below is what we're looking for. That is an 88. That is not going to be enough, unfortunately. I say as I preemptively look over at OBS to see 55. Which is unfortunately not enough to learn writing in that day.
Oh.
Uru, what are you going to be doing for day 3?
I mean, it seems to be the popular place today. So I'm gonna work on a skill that does not involve a minigame.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, being fancy. I want to raise my pickpocket from 41 to 50.
Ooh, okay. That'll be if you want to be taught it is 5,000 gil. And how much time do you want to spend on that?
I'll be fancy to new day.
1 day?
How much money did you say it was?
5,000.
Okay.
With a 30% chance if you do 1 day.
Oh, 30% chance?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's only going to raise it to 50. I guess I'll go 5, so I have a very good chance instead of a coin flip.
And so you don't risk, blowing $5,000.
It's. I think Bo2 can handle the money.
But also, it's not nothing either,
It's true.
And if you're gonna try, and then if you tried again, that'd be 10,000 gold.
That's
it add up. It could add up.
We have our shared funds, and then we have bonus money for shared funds. That's fine. Good.
True, I know that just can't stop winning.
No, this is about 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. Give us. I'm still right, but that's not for this boat, right?
This is. I convinced a judge into giving money.
Cool. Hello.
Meow.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome.
I figured I would just drop in.
Well, you dropped in before the halfway point, so you are
perfect
in the perfect spot. How much time were you saying, Lux?
I want to do 5 days to be responsible.
All right.
But I'm not going to like
it. All right, 5 days. We're going for a 70 or below then. And that is going to be a...
So 2.5 days.
2.5 days anyways. That is correct. So that is going to be essentially the amount of time almost the amount of time that Jean is busy learning.
I'll have one extra for a day.
Yeah, you have an extra day, yeah.
I'll raise that pickpocket to 50 though.
Hey, it will raise pickpocket to 50.
No reason, don't worry about it.
Well, If you say that.
You're whatever you have the worst ability to make your sentences sound unsuspicious. Like.
What do you mean? I'm like the least suspicious person.
I can't help it. You're something about the way you say things just instantly draws suspicion to them.
No, about that.
Consequence free season 5.
Yep, consequence free season 5. Trust me, it's going around these days.
It's true.
Consequences never happen.
Evelys, where do you want to place your character?
Let me get it a roll 20 real quick. Yeah, I forgot that there was a session tonight, so I opened Discord and I saw that it was live, and I was like, oh crap.
I mean, that's alright. I know that you recently got home from work, so...
Yeah, I've only been home for like a half hour. So.
Right? Yeah. You're good.
Okay,
This is
a whole bunch of learning going on.
There's a bunch of learning. Or you could go sewing with Tyr.
Or you can go smoke lunch with Senna. You know, whichever you prefer.
Or you could go to the minigame store to pick up stuff to prepare for the other ways to prepare for minigames.
I wanna take some classes.
All right, perfect.
Class is crowded today.
Yeah, it is.
Join the fun. Join the fun.
Heck yeah.
What classes do you want to take?
So, I can take literally any class, right?
That's true. If you have the funds for it, yeah. Which every team should have.
Let me see.
We've got like 28,000 or something.
The skills that are going to be important for the minigames is awareness, either brawl or thrown weapons, and riding for chocobo riding.
Isn't animal handling that? Or no, it's only riding, right?
Only riding.
I thought that animal handling.
So if I have a 0 in writing, how do I? What's the if it's at 0?
You can take the beginner course.
It takes you up to 20.
I would like to take the beginner rider course.
All right, that will be 200 gil, and a
Perfect.
small envelope appears before you. You can see that there are 4 other small envelopes in this classroom.
Can we backdate it and say that they took it the same time as Jean? Or is that not fair to everybody else?
Ooh, right. In that case, because Jean's also starting from the beginning.
Yeah, I don't mind either.
In that case, for the cost of the class, if Jean is taking 2 classes to bump it to a score of 30, if you want to do that as well.
Was that to me?
Yes.
One more time.
Jean is currently taking 6 days to bump the class to bump the rating to 30. If you want to take it at the same time.
What is the maximum amount of time that I can spend learning for the max amount of yield?
If you were to spend 10 days in a class, it would be a plus 20 to the check. However, at the 20 and 30 checks,
it's pretty easy.
It's pretty easy. The base with no modifiers is 90 and 85.
Yeah.
So
okay.
So making it shorter is only like minus 20, I think, or something. It's pretty reasonable.
Okay. And then pair that with the plus 20 for being intuitive. It's just the base.
Yeah.
Okay. I will also take however long it takes to get it to 30.
All right. Jean and Velvia are in that 6-day class together. Which we already rolled for, which will be a success at the end. Which means we are at the halfway point of the 6 days with that. The only people currently indisposed is Cinna, Tearsagard, Coda, Nemi. Cinna, are you still smoking out in the woods?
I probably would have taken some time to walk around, kind of look at like the rest of the place, and then eventually settled back in out there. Yeah.
Okay. How far out into the woods do you go?
I'd stay close enough where the window is still within sight, but not to the point where like I'm super exposed, you know?
All right.
So like 10 to 15 feet.
All right. I will let you know that the woods continue to travel with you. That 50 feet radius that I told you earlier is traveling with you.
Oh. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What radius was this? I'm sorry.
Earlier, Senna went outside and I explained that there's about a 50-foot radius where the woods, from Senna's point, where it's the woods that she was imagining, past that is a barren wasteland.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna write a note and leave it on the windowsill. Gone for a walk, Senna, and I'm gonna just start walking.
You start walking, and the forest follows you.
I'm just gonna keep walking. Sorry, continue.
If you go past the 50 feet, you over 50 feet from the window, you notice that the ground from where you were standing is now a barren wasteland.
Well, alright then. I'm gonna go back into my woods and enjoy my time there.
All right.
Must be some strong stuff you've got there.
Next up, we have Tearsagard.
So you can make a few more checks.
Yeah, what are you doing now? You're making a hat, you said?
Your hat. With sleep-proof evasion and +1 strength.
All right. Sleep proof is tier 2, right?
I believe so, but if you need to double check, I can.
I always forget. Sleep proof is tier 1, actually.
No, sleep-proof is tier 2. Sleep
Oh,
touch is
sleep
tier 1.
proof. Yep. Sorry, I was looking at silence proof.
Yeah, Doctor, I don't think cares about silence.
Yeah, not that important. Alrighty then. Since this is a tier 3 hat, give me a tailoring +20.
I did it!
Good job.
Hey, nice. And since you have 2 more, whatchamacallums? Tier 1 abilities, give me another tailoring +20 and a tailoring +0.
Good.
Oh, if anyone would like any tailoring assistance, I am more than happy to offer my talents.
I need a new suit.
I would love to help you make a new suit. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I saw it in chat. I just for you.
What were the 2 other abilities you were adding again?
+5 evasion and +1 strength.
Alright, that is going to be 33 crafting days, so that is going to be 33 crafting hours.
Yeah,
which is,
jeez.
3 total days.
Yeah.
I know time is weird here, but a whole month crafting seems to be pushing it.
I am spending the highest quality time on this hat that anybody's ever fucking seen in their life.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
It's an insane scope creep on the hat. You keep trying to add new, like, ooh, but what about some of these, like, things dangling off the brim, you know? And then, ooh, and then maybe and then maybe like make it a little bit taller, and so on.
There's so actually made it towards like an accordion where there's just so much extra hat that if Doc tilts his head the wrong way, it just starts to fall out, and it's just miles and miles of fucking hat.
That real Dr. Seuss shit.
Yeah, there we go. Day 4 of stuff. Coda, Nemi, and Uru, what do you 3 want to be doing?
I believe we're still learning pickpocketing.
Right, he still has, right, yes, he had 2.5 days for that last thing, so that's going to put him indisposed as well.
Even though it's, I think he's looking over at that. It's not, and he noticing, like, the cardboard helping him figure out how to be sneaky and steal stuff. It's not helping entrust John more into a room.
Uru's not known for reading the room.
Yeah. No.
Alright, so here's what you gotta do. You gotta push on them a little bit, then they're gonna turn to you, and that's the perfect time to give you enough wiggle room in their back pocket. You just slip it out, and they won't even notice. They help you out with that.
That sounds great.
This cardboard envelope does have a scruffy voice as opposed to the weird voice that the other ones have.
I was gonna say, I love that the different topics have different voices.
Mm-hmm. Coda and Nemi, or I guess one at a time. Coda, what do you want to be doing?
Again, roll the dice.
Oh, what are you learning?
Learn it quick.
To learn writing 40.
All right, writing 40. Are you gonna do 1 day again?
Yep.
All right, that is another 2,000 gil, and we are looking for 50. 84.
Come
on, God damn it.
90.
Big bucks, no whammies.
So
really?
At this point, it would have been more effective to just do 3 days.
God, yes, it would have.
That's the gamble. That's the risk.
Triple the price, save the time.
We're just gonna point at Coda. Man, that envelope, that's really the stealing one there, isn't it?
Really that one's going too quickly. You could. I don't get it.
It's a fucking scam.
He's just talking so fast. He's just like, and then he's the way he's.
I don't remember it.
He's basically scatting with how fast he's trying to teach.
Just remember it slower. It's actually saying that, right?
Nemi, what do you want to be doing?
Nemi does not want to be learning anymore.
All right.
She's probably going to go to a quiet corner of the lounge.
All right. Quiet corner of the lounge. You do see that the window... Oh, the bar or the lounge?
Oh, wait, that's the lounge up there?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I thought that was just outside.
I mean, it's the lounge, the living quarters, just everything.
It's not the bar, right?
It's not the bar.
Okay, yeah. Let's get right on the runway here.
All right. You go in the lounge and you see that there is a big window that is open with a note on it.
And the note said, "Gone for a walk, Cinna."
Yep.
Right.
And you could see just a little bit out there, there is the beginnings of a forest past the barren wasteland.
Nemi will probably stay in the lounge because Cinna still makes her a little bit nervous. So she's gonna stay in her corner for now.
All right. Are you going to use this opportunity to continue writing to your parent or family?
Yeah.
All
She's been writing like every day to her family.
All
just
right.
holding on to them.
Perfect. Next we got a day 5. Coda, you want me to roll that again?
Yes.
All right, that'll be 2,000 gil. We're looking for 50 or below. We got a 63.
Are you kidding me?
It's just not meant to be, it seems.
That is 2. It was almost an 82, but it rolled back to 00.
Oh my god.
I don't know if you saw that on the stream, but
I just saw it. It just caught up.
I can't explain it, but the
Crit. Okay.
in half a day.
Can't explain why.
Oh god.
It faced it. This feels fitting, fate-wise, for reasons I can't explain. I don't know why. I barely know you, but it feels appropriate.
Yeah, all of the amazing roles that I've had are just coming home to roost.
Right? Dice gods
Sweet.
taketh and giveth.
Although I would at some point love to, on one of those days, do a role play with Velvia and John.
Ooh.
Just, check in, say hi.
We can do that now before we go to break.
Sure.
A chat?
So yeah, one of the days,
You've been trying to learn writing super fast this whole time, right?
I have, yes.
And we've been going at it normal pace. Well, a slightly abbreviated pace, relatively.
But yeah, probably like on the first day, which would be the second day for John and Velvia, the first day that Coda's in the teaching room. Coda walks in and sees Jean and says, "Oh, it's Your Majesty, the dancingest, the dancerest of dancers. Lovely to see you again."
It's like a joking a bit loud. It's lovely to meet you, my loyal subjects, giggling, jumping up. No, it's great to see you.
And I don't actually believe I've met your friend.
I'm like, I imagine I'm sort of like looking down at a book and kind of like lost in my. I love how Coda literally just dropped out of the sky into our classroom. That was funny. I'm like looking down at a book, sort of distracted, but then like as soon as I understand that attention is being directed to me, I'm gonna look up and slowly close my book and just daintily fold my paws and place them on top of the book. And terribly sorry. Hi, I'm Velvia.
Velvia, enchanté. I'm Coda. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure. So, question, because I am not as familiar with Coda's species. So, are you like a robot? Are you like a guy in a suit?
I'm just a dude, just a guy.
It's fitting that you personally aren't fit equipped.
I'm going to compose my sentence carefully and just be like, so, I promise I mean no offense in this question. I'm merely curious. I've traveled a fair bit, but I have yet to meet anyone quite like you. What are you exactly?
Well, I'm a performer. I'm a jack of all trades. I'm a singer, dancer, actor. Really just a triple threat, possibly a quadruple threat.
Impressive.
Truly, I haven't seen anyone quite like him anywhere either. And this meant like is that agreeing with Coda's point more than Belvia's he's awesome, you know?
And I'm just gonna lean over to Jean and just be like, okay, yeah, I agree, but like, what is he though?
I know what Jean does on the Reverie. How about yourself?
I mean, he's just kind. I'm not sure, but also I'm not too torn up about this, right? You know, if it seems to not be either a question he can or does and wants to answer, then that's fine, you know. Anyways, he was asking.
Fair enough. I mean, I don't have any sort of official job. I just sort of look pretty and help to settle disputes.
Well, you seem to be very good at your job, at least on the first count. I haven't seen any disputes, so...
Well, so far so good, but it's helpful that a particular Utan is not here at the moment.
Oh no, he's in the room.
He is in the room.
I'm in the room.
Over there.
Although you can absolutely say that. That would be funny.
I'm gonna say that last part in kind of hushed tones.
God, yeah, it's been rough with him.
Yeah, I picked up. Coda's gonna go quiet. Hopefully, my voice doesn't drop off on the mic. Yeah, I picked up on a little tension. Is there some like history between you folks? Like, is it between the boats, between you personally?
He snitched on our boat. He led the judges to our boat, pretty needlessly to get them off of his tail. He did, and when I talked to him about it, he barely seemed to grasp the fact that doing that was a bad thing, or that there were other options to do that. He just kind of... It was really frustrating that I couldn't get anything out. There was nothing there from him.
Never in a million years did I think I would wind up in a dimension out of time with many new and old friends, all because someone decided to do a very uncool move and lay some black magic on the deck of our ship. But I'm totally over that. There's no grudge at all. Anyway.
There isn't. That's not true, is it?
So Coda is gonna the little pop-up comes up that says Coda will remember this, and they wanna ask Tyr later on, just in case I forget, but we could RP it separately, if there would be a way to detect if somebody did that to us. Well, nonetheless, we're all here, and you seem to be doing a remarkable job of keeping the peace. Yes, exactly like that.
I'm just fortunate that my lovely friends, new and old, are all here. Otherwise, I'm fairly certain I would have succumbed to a panic attack at this point.
Yeah.
Now, do you dance or perform as well? Do you have a skill or talent in that area?
Define performing.
You tell me. What sort of hobbies and things like that do you have?
I mean, to truthfully answer the question, and I'm gonna reach into my robe and pull out my game console and set it gingerly on the desk. I spend a fair amount of time gaming, and of course, you've seen my beautiful bird. I've spent a lot of time taming and training her. I'm definitely talented at negotiation, but when it comes to dancing, well, and I'm going to gesture towards Jean, this one and Abigail are absolutely the queens of that.
Oh, you flatterer.
I'm just telling the truth.
Hey.
Intriguing. So do you handle the business arrangements for the troupe?
Business isn't really my thing. I more so just help to keep our captain in line.
More social negotiations than financial.
Exactly.
They're being humble. They did help us get at least quite a bit more out of the Hunters Guild when we signed up for this really awkward TV deal. I didn't realize that I'd also bring out everyone else in on the show.
I mean,
Boy,
yeah, I
boy,
may
that's
have
good.
negotiated an extra 25K from a TV producer, but that's fine.
Like
I'm
50%
gonna
raise.
kind of nervously look over my shoulders just to make sure the camera crew isn't nearby while I'm saying that.
Oh, they are nearby. They are filming this.
Cool.
Yeah,
Coda gives a low whistle if the microphone didn't pick that up.
Oh, we heard
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
He
That's
says,
good.
wow, very, very impressive.
I think we're gonna have to negotiate more because we definitely only agreed to, like, I don't know what they meant by a few episodes, but judging by how long we've been here, they're definitely on super overtime. And also, I don't think they're even for their sake, they've been here in this alternate dimension for a long time,
They do
unless
seem
a very short time. It's so weird.
they do seem surprisingly calm considering the situation. Do they not have families and lives to attend
Consummate
to?
professionals, I'll give them that. But they do need to talk about this, and that this was definitely out of scope for them.
Well, Coda is going to produce another one of those business cards that they have already given to Jean and Abby, and say, hey, if you need any help in the entertainment field, you want to book a show, perform together, or, just help with some representation. That's got my long-range communicator number on it. Feel free to reach out anytime. I'm always happy to help for, a moderate cut. But my negotiation skills, ask anyone on my crew. They're pretty legendary.
Perfect. Well,
Take
Working
you up
with the
on
rest
that
of-
sometime.
working with you and your crew is bound to be significantly easier than working with a wild, untamed dog.
Yeah, or a angry dragon tearing everything apart just because we went into its space.
Yeah, we really
See,
have
we
seen
really-
some shit, huh?
We didn't even really get to start our plan. Is the thing too. It just kind of it definitely struck first.
Yeah, was that like right before this?
It happened seconds before we warped in. We were in mid catastrophe as we
Oh.
came in.
So when you guys go back, are you gonna be like in medias res? Or is that gonna be
That's-
like resolved? Have you talked to Evilab about that at all yet?
I've not thought about that, and now I'm scared thinking about how we're going to deal with that.
Actually, Jean, Coda makes a pretty good point here. If Evlueb is capable of summoning anything and moving us anywhere, then that means logically he could get us a new ship.
Feels like a huge favor to ask, but I don't know. Might be able to find something out. Or
I mean, he's cardboard, but what's the worst he can do? Say no?
that he's already warped us into here. There's lots he could do, but also I don't think he would do.
I feel like we are far more useful to him unharmed. I can't foresee anything bad coming of a simple request.
Suppose asking for assistance with this as we leave might be useful.
However, I think that Waylon should be the one to start the conversation.
Yeah, we definitely need him around for that. He definitely should be around for this. He is not he doesn't seem to be handling these travels lately very well. But whatever, it's a time to relax. It's a time to
Go ahead.
get this out, these kinds of bad things out, I suppose.
I know that the reverie was all like we all sat down and we watched the episode that, like our episode,
Mhm.
Did we watch any other HDTV episode?
I don't think we have.
Yeah, I don't think there ever has watched any other episodes.
Okay. So we haven't seen any of the like movies or whatever that Boat One has done, right?
He did try to put on Big Mondo versus the Giant Crab at the opening ceremony, but also Frankie put on Meet Dave instead shortly out into it.
I love
I
that.
thought we watched both of them. I could be wrong.
I think both.
May have been both. I'm not sure the exacts.
Yeah,
Oh.
either way, you at least saw the beginning of Big Mondo versus the Giant Crab.
Well, I didn't because I wasn't present.
Right, yeah.
I mean, you were there. You weren't here, but Velvia would have been present.
Unless Velvia was catatonic at that point.
I think it's way funnier to imagine that I just was catatonic and not conscious until the moment that I sort of snapped back to reality of the gross gravity in the bar.
That's fair.
Yeah. That is completely understandable.
Anyways, what was the line of questioning you wanted to bring that up for? Is there because we could talk? Do you want to mention the movie, or would we have seen Coda in the little bit of maybe first half of the Commando?
Basically, I was just trying to deduce if I could have feasibly seen Coda anywhere before, because if so, there was a little roleplay thing I could have done.
If you're catatonic during the opening ceremony, probably not.
Yeah, I mean, technically, we healed you. We healed everybody, so
that's true.
You would have been physically healed, but if you were mentally checked out, that's also understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, and there wasn't ever a point where I caught a trailer or something and saw a flash of
kind of been out of the we kind of.
You might have vague impressions of it, but
I guess maybe around town, maybe there was a billboard or something.
Yeah. Roll me an awareness plus 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
To see if you did see a billboard and do you remember it. Yeah, you did see a billboard at some point or a commercial, and you do remember it.
I'm gonna snap my fingers and point at Coda. I've seen you before. It was on some billboard or something. Do you? You must be involved in a lot of performance work. You certainly have the voice for it.
I mean, I was recently in my first motion picture.
Really?
Yeah, Big Mondo versus the Giant Crab. Click, click,
Yeah.
click. And he's going to mime the crab noises and claws.
That sounds far more prestigious than what we, and I'm going to glance over to the camera crew, are currently involved with.
Yeah, I mean, that's... Don't get me wrong. Making movies is a lot of work. It seems easy, but that's a lot of work. I
just don't understand who would want to watch reality. It's such a strange concept.
I know, right?
No, it feels like it. Honestly, feels like almost someone's getting ripped off, and either them, us, the audience, someone's getting it. But if it gets us paid and makes that people happy, I suppose it's fine,
Hey, if you're getting paid, what else matters at the end of the day?
I mean, staying sane is also, means something.
Hey, true.
And with that, we can cut it to break unless there's more you want to establish.
I had one question, but I can't remember what it was in character. Alas.
You remember it in character. You don't remember it out of character.
I don't remember it out of character.
Well, in that case, we can come back to it after our break.
Yeah, it is time for break, so
Perfect.
I need water.
All right, perfect. In that case, we're going to take a 5, 10, 15, 20-minute break, something like that, and then we will be back for the last half of the 4th session of Season 5 preparations. See you all soon.
Yay!
Bye.
Bye.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Steal the Skies. We got some preparations to do today. First up, Coda, what are you going to be doing on this fine day?
I want to race again.
All right, you want to race again? Where is... Here it is. Copy link. Let's play the racing song. Oh, right. Is it... What is the unpause? Is it just...
Resume?
Resume, probably. Yeah. Yeah,
I can also... I can do music now that I'm here, if you want.
That's true. Oh, whoops. Skip.
This is barely relevant, but I'm looking at a manga on Amazon, and it's giving, and for some reason, it's giving me reviews for some sort of belt, like medical support device, on there instead of the reviews of the book.
Oh, weird.
Something to help with hernias? I don't know how that happened, Amazon. Great job.
Huh. Weird. Well, Coda, you are racing a tier 2 chocobo, so you get a +10 modifier. What is the average for the stats of your chocobo?
60 change. 16 change. 62 actually.
62, so that will be an even modifier. What class of race do you want to be in?
I'm gonna do B is -20.
B is -20, yes. It will be cheaper.
So that would be like if my riding's a 40, that would be a 20 or better.
If your riding is if your riding is 40, you would need to roll a 20 or better.
Given my luck with rolls so far today, I'm gonna do a Class D race again.
All right, Class D, that is going to give you a +10 modifier to your ride check.
You're kidding me! I'm like, yeah.
It's so close. I mean, you still get consolation prize if you fail, but with that reroll, that is a success, which means Class D success. You are looking for a... Alright, 10 or below would get you a success by 40, so you get 5 CEXP, 100 gil back, and you get... and your 5 CEXP means that you are officially level 5.
Yay!
So you have 20 more points to put into Lightning Killer Steve's pools. And you have a breedable good chocobo.
I do have a breedable chocobo. 20 more points.
Are they?
Don't ask it. I know what you're thinking. Don't ask it.
I stopped.
Oh yeah. The entry fee was also 300, so that's a total minus 200. Yeah.
I did that already.
All right, you did that. You know. You are well versed in the system.
Okay. What does intelligence do for the chocobo?
Intelligence will determine your initiative, and one of the important things about initiative is that you get to place your starting line. So if you have if there are 10 racers and you are 6th to 10th on the initiative, you will have to be in the second row, which will give you a disadvantage with that. Also, if you notice that there are a lot of left turns, especially the one that's coming up, you'll probably want to be on the left side lane. So getting that first pick can be pretty advantageous.
Yeah. As funny as it would be to make my chocobo speed 69, I don't know if I can do that.
It would be funny.
Like when you rolled a 69 to be able to handle me.
Yes. Which I only just kind of got to roleplay that in the etiquette roll for taking Kissing Your Hand. But it did crit, so I guess that carried through.
It did. Let me double check. And etiquette is intuitive, so you do have 20 points or your spirit default in etiquette now.
Yeah, I do.
Good
Which is
job.
great because I've got multi-talented social, so I get double points with that in that skill.
That is when you are learning from experience.
Yeah, like when I level up.
Yeah, level
from
up,
now
yeah.
on.
Yep, exactly.
Which I couldn't do until I had 20 in the skill. So now that was aside from leadership, I guess is the only other social skill I don't have, which I was going to try to learn, but I don't know that I'll have time. Worry about that later. I would like to RP a scene at the end of the day.
Yeah, with who?
With my crew, with Boat 1.
All right.
But I can wait till everybody does their day-to-day stuff.
All right. Nemi, what are you going to be doing on this last day of the 6 days?
She is probably still going to be writing again in the lounge. Not still writing again.
All right. Cinna, are you going to be going in or out of the window?
She is laying in the window with her legs inside the place and her top half outside the window. It looks uncomfortable, but like a cat, it finds its comfort.
All right. Question, since you're both in the lounge, do you interact at all?
Cinna would not start an interaction.
And Nemi, would you start an interaction?
If you're hanging out the window, probably not. We're just awkwardly sharing the same space. It's great.
It happens. All right.
Nemi is less weirded out by Cinna, though. Oddly enough.
Just less weirded out as you watch her just find a spot and just become unbearably uncomfortable to the normal person.
Nemi gets it, okay?
All right, fair.
All right. In that case, it is the end of the 6th day. What?
I only have a half a day. Can I do
Right.
something with my half a day before we get to end of day?
What do you want to do with your half a day?
I want to go to the lounge and vibe and possibly talk to people.
All right, you can go to the lounge. You'll see Cinna hanging out the window and Nemi writing.
Nemi will actually say hi. She doesn't know you well enough to be terrified of you.
But she knows.
What are you implying here?
And that's your first mistake.
Shit.
Hi. You're Garrett,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
I'm Nemi.
Nice to meet you.
And I think you know Cinna in the window.
Hi, Senna.
Hey, Garrett. You got the small girl to talk. Good job.
Did you not?
Nah, we just been vibing.
Maybe what are you doing?
Oh, I'm writing a letter to my family.
To who?
Sorry, couldn't understand.
To who?
To my family, to my mama, and my mom, and my little sister, Bonbon.
I'm sorry, I do not understand.
Do you have a family? Do you not know what a family is?
No. The only people that I know is Senna, Duck, and Her Excellency.
And they're your friends.
Yes.
But so you don't know your family. Do you know where you came from?
I know.
My family's in Adicester.
I don't remember much before a year and a half ago.
Oh. Okay. Did something happen a year and a half ago? Or that's when you remember things?
That's when I started to remember things, and I was doing tasks for Nolan Comp.
I've heard that name before. Who is that?
She is the leader of the Church of Pharos in Leomond.
So she's your leader. Not okay.
Yes.
Not a friend.
She puts me on tasks.
Oh, okay. So you work for her. Okay.
Yes. And she provides greatness not only in her niceties that she's provided me, but also in her ability to let me be near somebody so strong and impressive.
Oh. That's how I feel about Coda. Coda's strong and impressive.
She dances for at least 10 hours a day out in the town square of Leomond.
It's a lot of dancing.
Whenever she dances, you can feel the flames that she kicks off as she dances. And
Fire?
Yes. Fire while she dances. And she resolves people's prayers when she does it.
That is impressive. Did she find you? Was there someone there when you started remembering?
And she was one of the first people that I remember being in contact with whenever I could remember. I didn't remember anything before that. And very shortly after that, I started doing jobs for her. So what is this family?
Well, do you know how babies work, where they come from?
I've heard mild comments about it, but it's been pretty hazy on the specifics.
Oh, so okay. So sometimes when adults fall in love, they decide to have children. Sometimes they don't. Not everyone does. But my mom and my mama decided they wanted to have children, and so they had me, and then they had Bonbon. So they're my parents, and Bonbon is my sister. Bonbon and I had the same genetic material from our parents.
It's so confusing to me.
It's confusing.
Does that mean that I have parents?
I mean, I don't know a lot about you, but I assume you must. Somebody must have created you. I mean,
I was the only Urutan.
Well, I mean, not everyone is born the same way, but maybe you have someone who made you. Are you an adult Urutan? I don't know very many. Or are you a child? Do you know?
I'm about 3/4 through my lifetime. I'm 17.
Okay, so you must have been small once. Maybe before you remember. And maybe before you remember you had parents and they took care of you and loved you.
Maybe. I've only done Mollenkong. And I don't know how long I was working for her beforehand.
I mean, I mean, sometimes people adopt children, but it doesn't sound like the relationship you have is of a parent and child. It sounds more like an employer and an employee.
That's why I'm confused by your family reference. I've truly never properly understood that word.
Well, I mean, what about your friends? Do your friends love you and support you? I mean, my friends do. They're not my parents, but you know, my parents are back home, and Coda and Tirzagard and Gan take care of me, and they make sure I'm, they back me up when I'm in trouble. And we do nice things for each other. Do you have friends who do nice things for you, and you do nice things for them?
Well, we do stick up for each other.
Well, okay.
But,
I mean, that's kind of like family.
Doc does knock ice cream out of my hands all the time.
Well, I mean, that's sometimes siblings I've seen are like have that sort of thing going on.
And he picks me up and carries me around.
I pick Bonbon up and carry her around on my shoulders mostly. So maybe you're more like siblings.
Maybe.
If you don't have any biological family, any that you remember, you can always make family with the people you meet. You have lots of friends.
I have 2 friends.
Well, you could have 3. You're
Oh.
talking to me.
you would want to be my friend?
I
Other
mean,
people here are mad at me.
I did hear that, and it sounds like maybe you made a mistake and you did apologize. So if you learn from that, then you don't make those mistakes again, and then people forgive you, and then you can be friends again. But I'll be your friend.
I'm gonna try to make it up to them the best I can.
Well, see, that's a good attitude to have. And I promise that I won't knock your ice cream out of your hand.
I appreciate that.
So would you like to be friends?
Sure, I would love one more friend.
Well, now you have 3.
Oh, that's new, exciting. Senna,
She sits up a little bit. Yeah.
I have a new friend.
Yo, awesome. Good for you, Garrett.
Hi, Senna.
Hello, Mimi.
That's
I mean,
one of my friends' names.
I can be your friend too if you want. Just please
Sure.
don't draw scary drawings on my door.
I make no promises.
Oh. Well, I guess it didn't hurt me. It's just kind of made me kind of embarrassed.
What was so embarrassing about it?
Well, I mean, I was embarrassed. The thing you drew, I was embarrassed in as well. I thought you were making fun of. I thought you were making fun of me.
It probably was. I don't really remember it too well. Question, with the whole, like, item materialization, could I materialize it at a slight distance?
In your hand.
It's only in my hand. Damn.
Yep.
Okay, never mind.
You need ice cream on my door.
I did draw ice cream on your door.
Now I kind of want some ice cream.
Want to have ice cream?
Yeah. I'm gonna imagine a bowl of mint chocolate chip ice cream.
And it appears in your hands.
Yes. I'm gonna eat it happily.
I'm also going to have ice cream appear.
And it
Are
appears
you
in
telling
your
me this
hand.
entire time that I could have just been making shit?
I'm sorry.
You didn't
Because
know
that
you-
changes a lot of things.
Hey, you can just summon food, whatever food or drink you want here, whenever, basically.
Cool.
Even like, I mean, basically anything, you know, like, except for stuff that you'd normally be paying money for, you know? Basically stuff that isn't gameplay, you know?
Okay.
We have this ice cream with this new friend.
Yeah. What kind of ice cream are you eating?
This time it's gonna be strawberry cheesecake ice cream.
Strawberry chicken?
Cheesecake.
Oh, cheesecake. I was like, chicken.
Big difference. Big difference.
I know. That's
I don't want to even consider that anymore. Strawberry chicken ice cream.
I don't see what the
look.
problem
Sometimes I don't hear very well.
That's fine.
But strawberry cheesecake sounds really good, actually.
Got the like crust in there too. It's great.
Also, this music has been perfect for this conversation.
Yeah. Also done by Krill. Surprise.
Yeah, Krill does great work.
Krill is an amazing musician.
Senna, would you like to eat some ice cream with us?
She's gonna roll back and, like, hang back out the window. No, I'm gonna continue trying to figure out how water works.
Oh, okay.
She's just enjoying the rain and smoking.
I'm gonna say to Garrett here, I don't know how water works. I don't know what she means.
Sometimes she doesn't like all of a sudden say. Sometimes she can get a little scary. She gets a fire in her eyes, and she'll be convinced of things when that happens.
Oh. Well, thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, so always be a little extra cautious if you say that fire.
Noted.
And
We can. I'm good if you want to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. Perfect. In that case, Coda, it is the end of the 6th day, so everyone is absolutely free. Are there any role plays? Coda, you said that you want to have a role play in the lounge
I do.
with Boat 1. All of Boat 1 or just Nemi?
All of Boat 1, I've decided. I had an idea.
What up?
Boat 1, meeting.
Yeah.
Urgent.
Actually, seemingly we were just poofs out of the room.
He can't exist.
Jumps
in
up.
the
I
same
mean, I
room.
figure the lounge is big enough that, like...
You can just
Oh no, he properly
Can't-
vanishes out of the room and not
Okay.
like walking. He just suddenly is not there.
Oh,
We've
I guess
still never seen
he's
them
gone.
both in the same room.
when you want, don't
Because,
look
like,
at
I
him.
assume this is, like, later, like, well after their conversation. But
It can be, yeah. Or the poof is also funny, so
If the poof
Yeah, poof
happened,
is funny.
Nemi would be like, oh, okay, bye.
I mean, they could have just been hanging out for the rest of the time until that happened.
yeah.
Boat 1, I've come to realize something while we've been here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if either of you have realized this, but it's been about a year that we've been adventuring together, and well, that can only mean one thing. And at this, Coda materializes a big cake on the table.
I wish I hadn't had ice cream.
That says on it, happy anniversary to the best boat.
Coda, this is wonderful. Happy
You guys have
anniversary.
been my best friends, my closest allies, and my second family for a year now. So I figured it was time we celebrated. And Coda's going to start cutting the cake and giving a slice to everyone there.
Not before Nemi hugs your waist and just sobs a little with happiness.
Oh,
Coda's going to scoop Nemi up and give a gigantic hug.
You're the
Here.
best, Coda.
Tear upon seeing this also runs and starts giving a hug.
Get in on this.
Group hug.
Yeah.
You guys have showed me so much of the world that I've never seen otherwise.
Same.
I've had so many adventures with you guys I wouldn't have otherwise.
I would have
And
never been in a movie.
Me neither.
I mean, I probably would have eventually, but
Yeah.
not the way that we did it, because that came down to all of us. Like Tyr, you helping Big Mondo get his mojo back, Nemi providing all of the support and enthusiasm, and always being up for any adventure. Like, where we are now versus where we were a year ago is because of what we've done and who we are. And I wouldn't trade it for anything.
You're all the coolest, best people I've ever met outside of my family.
I mean, since we've met your family, that's high praise.
My moms are pretty cool.
They are.
And Bonbon's even better.
Bonbon is the best. This is confirmed.
Without a doubt.
Cake, 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 cake.
Yeah. And we serve the cake. And if anyone else comes into the lounge and stuff, we'll share, obviously. But we wanted to have that little moment together.
Nemi will absolutely go, Cinna, you want some cake?
She's just gonna lean up from the window and wave her hand. No, thanks.
Okay. She likes it there. I guess it's comfy?
Yeah, she's kind of a dreamer, that one. But good for her. I think she's having the best time of any of us while we're all, playing Evulev's game. She's not.
She's
I give her
playing
credit for that.
A drastically different type of game.
I'm just out here trying to figure out how water works, alright?
What do you mean by that?
Well, you see,
I was waiting for it.
We have water vapor that goes up into the air, and then Tyr continues to explain it scientifically.
Yeah, okay, see, I get that, but water here, it's not an ecosystem outside, it's whatever we make of it, and it's just raining.
There's also a forest out there.
But the forest could go away, like, that's easy enough to just be like, and she'll make the trees disappear, and it's just raining, void, desert, whatever.
Yep.
But it's still raining, you see? Like, so there's, and I can feel the water, and she'll sit up, and her hair is soaked.
Well, if we consider the general of the cosmos, that each individual universe can be drastically different and use different physics from each other. So who's to say that this one would not have rain even without a forest?
She's gonna put the forest back, take a very long drag of her blunt, and exhale the smoke. How close is Tyr? Close enough?
Well, we had our meeting thing, so I think a decent amount away.
I'm just gonna blow the smoke right back at him and lay back out the window. I don't have the energy to think of it like that. I figured it's just magic? It's water. It's weird.
It's also a good possibility, since magic does seem to be work here just fine.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to figure out, like, how, you know?
Go over hypothesis if you wish.
I'm gonna just think about the rain.
Question to those of both three of the Reverie. Do you want some cake?
I would like cake.
Well, you can, it is the end. You have completed your 6 days of learning, and you can walk by the lounge if you so desire, or make your own celebration cake day.
You don't have to meander. Nemi would absolutely, after we were done, go running and finding people and offer cake.
Cake.
Chanting cake, yep.
I like to imagine that, like, as soon as Velvia looks over and notices the cake, their ears are just gonna shoot straight up, and they're gonna make like the most puppy dog eyes possible.
Cake in the lounge, come and get some.
Does just try
Don't
to
have to tell me twice.
Yeah, after hearing about after saddles and tackles and whatever he was talking about for a week, anything, I'm ready to get away from this.
I would like to summon Sally and split my slice of cake in half with her.
Oh, you don't got to do that. We have cake for both of you.
Perfect. Then I won't.
I made enough cake for everybody to have like 2 or 3. It might go to waste. I don't know how that works.
Here's giving Sally pets.
Coda's also going to take a slice of cake on a plate and just leave it on the windowsill by Cinna. And if she wants it, she can have it. And if not, no big deal.
She is going to take it and put it in the rain to see how it reacts.
What? Huh?
Excellent.
It's her piece of cake.
It's her cake, yeah.
She was wondering the philosophical nature of rain heat.
You know what? She does like to do things, doesn't she? I haven't known her that long, but this doesn't surprise me too much. I must say.
I mean, let's not forget how she handled those entites.
Oh yeah, no, that was something else.
Did she put them in the rain?
No.
The opposite, actually.
No, we were in the castle, and there was a room full of entites. We were all trying to figure out, like, us and, little buff boys all trying to figure out how to get past them, right? Mm-hmm. She just kind of runs in and she just makes a huge fire come out of the ground. Then the entites then reflect that right back.
Yeah.
But the thing is that she seems to have some sort of trick to make magic reflect off of her when she's when she gets hurt, and so that it's just them kind of bouncing back and forth off each other until the entites ended up obliterated in a horrific flash of light.
That's so cool.
Sunglasses.
Also, not to detract from the story, but nice to meet you. I'm Lucier, as he holds out his hand to Velvia.
What was that? Sorry.
Oh, he was just introducing himself.
Oh, I very happily take your paw and shake it. It's a pleasure to meet you. Tyr, you said?
Yes, Lucier.
I think you get along well. I think he's one of my favorite people I met here. You're all wonderful.
I'm going to very slightly blush a little bit and start playing with one of my ears. And comment, it's nice to meet, and I'm just gonna kind of trail off and get all flustered.
Is Sally yours?
Yes. I have raised her since she was very small. We've been through a lot together. And I'm gonna pat her on the back.
Wow, I've never seen them like this.
I've done multiple studies in regards to different lives, and I do very much enjoy those. They're very not aggressive, unlike most of the rest of the stuff that I study.
It's nice to know that you have good taste as well.
It seems like you have a real good keeper here.
Thank you. I'm very proud of her.
Yeah, not aggressive.
Big
Boy,
kid.
if only you could help teach. Only you could teach
Oh my gosh.
Waylon about this. It's scared to death of birds, all of them.
Oh.
Which, as I gesture to Sally, is a little awkward and a bit ironic. At least he can handle her, at least. But
I mean, if you want to play a prank on him, I can tell you about some other types of birds that are properly scary.
oh, jeez.
I feel like he's stressed out enough right now, Tyr. I don't think he
Yeah.
needs that.
Yeah, no, he's. Listen, you know how he came in. He built that ship himself. He's not handling this whole situation well, I don't think. Like, last I saw, he was. The thing is, he was perfectly calm and mature for a moment the last I saw him yesterday, which was entirely out of his character is the problem, you know? Like, he's not had... I don't think he's anything... I don't think he should be stressed out more than he should need to now, you know?
I don't think I've met him.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's good. He's makes some rash decisions, but he's great. I love him. Makes some... The ship would not be the same without him around.
I do owe a lot to him, I will say.
Yep, and he's...
Well, he seems very nice, even if he is a terrible dancer.
Okay, okay.
Well, dancing isn't everything for me.
Oh no, I had fun.
It's not about your skill. That's the big thing to learn about being good at dancing, is that it doesn't matter if you're a good dancer.
Well, I'm a terrible dancer too.
Oh,
Exactly.
do I know writing now?
Yes, you both have. You and John have writing up to 30.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Senna is gonna bolt up. Eureka! I think I figured it out, and she's going to intuit a water cast on Tyr that's like a water balloon.
You launch the intuitive magic at Tyr, and the water balloon splashes against the bubble that reverberates around Tyr.
That's the closest I've gotten. Yo, awesome! Just gonna lay back out the window.
Can I
Is that what
mimic
you're
that
trying
and
to do?
send it right back at her?
You can,
Can
and it
I-
will reverberate off her bubble.
I
Is that-
Right back
intuitive
at you.
magic freeze the water in place on the bubble?
Yeah, that would be pretty easy to do. So I'd say that you can intuitive magic to freeze it so that it
So it's just water in one spot. And can I intuitive magic a second time and fade to shoot a rainbow from it?
what was
Make a
that?
rainbow. Can I intuit another one while it's held to shoot fade through it to cause a rainbow?
You know, that's cool. Yeah, I'll give that to you. You could definitely do that.
That's about water. So, hey, I have an idea. I'm gonna try and do. What about this? As I try to just press it to do. I remember this old harmless trick. What does this do? Can
You
I do
have me
this?
wake up as a back row. I love that.
Yeah, so you launch water. Who do you launch it at?
Let's say Cinna, because she started this little water balloon fight.
Yeah, you launch the water at Cinna, and the protective barrier around her ripples out as you have continuously seen between Tyr and Cinna.
Okay. What about if I try to use it instead of like launching directly up? What if I try to make it rain rain indoors on the windowsill above her?
How long
Like
do you want that to
intensify the
last
rain.
for?
Only like I don't know, like a few seconds. You know, like I'm not trying to do like make it like a permanent rain cloud thing. Just like do like a short bit of it.
Okay. In that case, the water droplets come down and plink off of the protective bubble around
Huh.
Senna. And
So it
makes
seems
little
like
ripples.
So basically, the only thing we can really do to each other is punch each other for some reason. That's the one exception we got.
Neither of the people that have tested that out are here right now, though.
Oh, I said that. I said it, and I did it. I did it to Franklin. Remember when he woke me up?
Oh yeah.
I gave him a quick socket to the jaw.
Yeah, you did. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Anyone want to hit me?
This
I'm
sounds
good.
like a bad idea, but also
I could never, Coda.
I try it. It hurt and that whatever your suit's built tough. That don't know why I thought hitting that barehanded would be a good idea.
Hey, it works.
I was wondering the same thing.
I don't know. He's very charismatic. Maybe one of listen. Very fun. It made it sound fun.
I mean, I suppose, but typically when a brick wall tells you to punch it, you don't usually punch said wall.
I mean, if a brick wall tells me something, that's fascinating. No.
I'm pretty sure that Coda could convince a brick wall to punch him back to.
I don't doubt that.
Probably good. Yeah.
I'm still curious what exactly Coda is, but I guess the ship has sailed on that line of questioning.
Coda's one of my best friends.
He is a wonderful performer and negotiator. One of the best leaders of the Jackets.
Right.
The Jackets?
Yeah. Coda's going to spin around and do the double thumbs over the back and point at the Jackets logo on the back of their jacket. I'm like, yeah, Jackets. Best gang in Oscar.
Okay, but
soon to be the world.
I think it's that assessor that we also set up in, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to list everywhere we have offices, operatives,
I'm going to point to myself.
Worldwide takeover.
I'm going to point to myself and be like, okay, but like Moogle, and then I'm going to point to Sally, Chocobo, and then I'm going to point to Coda. What are you?
Coda's going to flex.
I'm just going to...
I'm a whole lot.
He's a leader.
I'm gonna face palm, but instead of into my palm, it's gonna be into my pom pom.
Face palm.
Face palm.
You're just Coda.
Yes, Coda. I suppose that's the best answer I'm going to get.
I mean, what else is there to know?
Exactly the question that I asked, but that's fine.
Look, we all got stuff,
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy quote. Coda's just this guy,
There's something going on. It's fine, most of you, even of the ones I've met, I'd hardly know most of what's going on with you. But I don't mind that. You're still my friends. I like y'all.
You all seem pretty nice.
I love making friends. I made friends with that little Garrett guy today.
You did?
Yeah, he's actually really...
Congratulations.
Does he like people? I got the sense he didn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn towards Nemi and just be like, Did you discover a personality under that robe?
We talked about family. He didn't know where babies come from, though. That's kind of weird, but I told him.
Nice to hear that.
I kind of wish I saw that. Yeah, I'm glad you found something. I'm glad for you. I can't try. I'm not gonna try not to say sore at him too long, but I'm glad
he seems very sorry, and seems to want to make it up to you.
I'll believe it when I see it.
If it is, we'll figure something out. We'll settle this somehow. I'll figure a time for that. But I'm willing to listen.
We got an apology from him. That's about the best we can hope for now.
Well, there might be more to be said, but we'll be fine.
Everyone makes mistakes, and everyone should have a chance to make amends for their mistakes.
You're right. There's not much more to say, but you're right.
Well, let's talk about something else then.
Yep.
This seems to make you uncomfortable.
Trying to, but it's still pretty. It's been rough, fresh.
Needless to say, we've been through a lot.
Yeah.
That's true. That's fair.
I mean, you've seen a good portion of that.
Yeah, some of what I've heard too. So.
Yeah, what was your guys' strategy with the wizard?
The plan originally was that we wanted to basically approach where we thought it was going to be nesting, right? We'd park the airship nearby. Then we had a recently installed a grappling hook nearby, and we'd hope that we'd kind of like keep it in place with that once we landed. However, the Wyvern got ahead of us in our plan by attacking us, intercepting us midair is the problem. And from there, like, we weren't properly in position to have, start our fight and take up, combat positions. So me and Velvia got our butts whooped instantly, pretty much.
Wyverns are quite crafty.
Yeah, no, we were told a bit about what to expect from it, but we just didn't see that coming. It's just
did you guys? I assume, right, that Evleb has visited all of our boats. Did he ever give you guys like a special bracelet?
Yeah. Yeah, no, Wayland's got ours. The Taurus, I think? Lets it jump up really high. It's really cool.
Did you guys think about using that?
Things were I think either it was uncharged, but also it was the situation was going too badly, too quickly. He was in the back piloting the ship still while we were, and it was at the front end of the ship is the big thing,
Yeah, I can't imagine trying to fight something that flies in your airship.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, we were hoping to land and then have at least that advantage mitigated, but then it got ahead of us.
Caught you by surprise, right?
Yeah.
Wyverns are notorious for being very good hunters in their own tier 4.
Yeah.
Especially things that are flying.
I thought we had a chance. I even made friends with one of them.
Oh?
Yes, there was a dragon on the oil rig that momentarily was convinced to fight for our side, but then things went foul very quickly.
Maybe that's a plan B if we have to deal with that thing again.
I heard a legend of a guy once upon a time who jumped on the back of a dragon and rode it and beat it that way. And I just always wanted to try that. It seems really cool.
It's very hardcore.
No, that sounds like it would be a really good movie. It's the scene from it.
Yeah? What's the movie
Just
called?
like adding a much bigger chocobo.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just, but those are also things to consider. But we'll have to hopefully we can figure this out when we get out of here. You know, worst case, we could. Worst case, I know we can get away from it. You know, but
I mean that's good. Would be like really sweet if Evelyn would like let us all take a crack at it. I don't know about you, I am getting kind of bored here not fighting anything for like weeks at a time.
Yo, a fight you said, and Cinna shoots up. I'm down to brawl, you wanna go?
I wanna like, I don't know, I wanna hunt some stuff.
Oh.
I mean, you wanna like, you mean like 1v1?
Yeah, let's go, you and me, come on. I talked with the dude, he said if we both agreed it was like, we could go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, am so ready for this.
I don't agree. I want my bubble.
If you want, like, sure.
Cool, I got his new spell to try out too. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
We would like to duel.
You gonna see him appear and be like, "Oh, duel, you say, yeah?"
Yeah.
All right. Who all is going to participate?
Nope.
I'm not gonna duel, but I would like to request a folding chair from Evlueb so that I can sit comfortably while this is happening.
And you can throw it in there.
Coda, is it okay if I don't? Because I feel weird fighting people.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, this is just, you know.
Oh right.
I feel like
the tokens here aren't the same as our real token. Oh, there you go.
Coda's gonna lean over to Nemi and just be like, "I feel like she needs this." And I don't know.
I know you can handle it.
Yeah. This will just be good, lighthearted fun. I'm down, Evlueb. Coda raises their hand.
All right. He snaps his finger and everyone teleports to the center ring that connects all of the rooms together. He's like, all right, we have two contestants. We have Cinna and Coda over here. On your marks. It looks like you all have already rolled initiative.
Coda, you need to redo
it.
Coda needs to redo it because of the character, yeah.
Hey.
That's the most worse one.
Jean climbs up to his seat, also just making sure, is it still gone? Okay, it's still gone. Because after the first time we were here.
Alright, let me hey Evelyn, do you want to put on question for combatants? Would you like the normal fight music or Sandler Slam right now? I'll give you the choice.
Oh, Sandler Slam, 100%.
Yeah,
I'll go with that.
I was trying to pick a suitable battle music, and I was close to Sandler Slam, so that's all the push I needed.
Give us Sandler Slam, and Cinna, it is your turn. Ooh, you go first, and let me put on.
It's over.
I love this fucking song so
there we
much.
Go.
You want to square up, or are you gonna stay back there? Coda's gonna put their fists up like boxing stance. You want to touch gloves or no?
Ash, if you're saying anything, we cannot hear you.
I forgot. My bad. I hit the funny mute button.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll go up. I'll give him like a little fist bump, and then I'll immediately bolt back to cast water on Coda. And I wish magic could crit.
That'd be so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is 115 points of damage to Coda.
Oh, I can actually go one extra square.
God.
My bad.
And Coda, it is your turn.
I am going to use. Where is it? I am going to use Dragon Force.
Ooh, so you are now immune to fire, ice, and lightning. Are you going to move at all?
Yeah, I'll move my 2 squares closer.
All right, Cinna, it's your turn.
Fire, ice, and lightning. Well, conveniently, I have learned water.
That is true. Water is neither of those 3.
Oh, okay.
So that is another 113 points of damage to Coda.
Okay, and
Can players still die in this realm?
Guess we'll find out.
I guess we will.
Nemi's on standby with her Arctic hares.
I'm ready to cure if I need to.
Hop in.
And does leap returns you to your square after you're done, right?
Correct,
It
unless you
can.
do it roleplay wise.
Okay.
Thank you.
What is the range on thrust kick?
Thrust kick is melee.
Okay, so that's
So it would be a range of
1
1.
square.
What's your movement?
What is my-
3? Or 2?
I mean, geez, I could.
Thank you.
I've got options. I am going to high potion myself with pharmacology.
All right. That is
250.
250?
Yep.
All right.
Impressive. Impressive indeed.
And I will. I will step back 2 squares.
Back. Okay. That case is now Cinna's turn.
I will step forward 1 and cast water on Coda.
That is still a range of 5.
Okay.
This is unfair.
Here's where I not necessarily put all my eggs in one basket, but I'm going to take an attempted status attack here. So I'm going to cast Ultra Waves on Cinna. Oh,
Ooh.
that is a 96.
Also berserk immune, just so you're aware.
Oh, you're Berserk immune.
Yup.
Oh.
Good idea, though.
It was a brilliant idea. I liked it.
Then I will not re-roll. But yeah, that is going to be 70 damage.
Yep.
7 damage?
70.
70.
70. Oh, my bad. I can't read.
That's fine.
Is magic a fast action?
Yes. Well, so it's a magical action, so it doesn't have a countdown, if that's what you're asking.
So curse doesn't affect magic, right?
Let me grab curse.
Magic, a reaction, and support abilities are unaffected.
Okay.
Yep, correct.
Thank you. That makes things easier.
And now it's Cinna's turn.
Still, he didn't move. All right, yeah, I'm gonna regret this, but I'll just cast water again.
All right, there's 112 points of damage.
Because I assume you're still immune to fire damage, right?
I sure am.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I want to be sitting next to Jean so that we can share popcorn while we're watching this.
Of course. Just quickly make my way, pushing past all the strange doubles.
My bad. I'd accidentally left the game there. Give me a second.
Or like whatever these are.
He was actively cheering very loudly for Coda.
Everyone in the crowd that knows Cinna in the real world is going to be cheering for Cinna. Everyone that knows Coda in the real world is going to be cheering for Coda. And everyone in between that doesn't know either or just keep like, this is exciting.
This is exciting.
They don't even do the right number of syllables for it.
It's a fight.
This is real cool.
I love the idea of a casual sports fan. Just, this is exciting.
This is awesome.
Nemi's still biting her fingernails.
Oh no, I stayed there. Never mind.
All right, Coda, what are you doing?
What is the range on drill shot?
Drill shot is based on your weapon.
Okay.
You've got a throwing weapon.
I do. So I have to calculate my damage. Ooh, okay. So I have this actually set up to use my brawl, but I'm gonna actually use my boomerang.
Okay.
Which is
Want me to quickly do that for you?
If you want, yeah.
All right. We're gonna make this edit to your boomerang itself. Is it boomerang or?
Yes.
All right.
Hell yeah, I think we might have a chance.
All right, you should be good.
Ooh. I am gonna re-roll that 97.
Ooh.
It's only a 30% chance.
55. But Cinna does take 65 points of damage from that.
Oh, Morat, you're not gonna believe this.
No.
I'm immune to silence as well.
Okay.
I think that's
Well, then
great.
I will just take those channel points back.
Uh, 65. All right.
All right, it is now Cinna's turn.
And you changed my boomerang back, right?
Yes, I did.
I'm going to move 3 and cast Cura on myself.
All right, fantastic. It is Coda's turn.
2.
If you needed a quick cure, you just saw it be cast.
I did. You know what? Yeah, I don't have Cura, so I'm gonna mimic that.
What do you need me to do for it?
Change your magic to 10, I guess.
That's
Okay, so I heal 139.
Yeah.
I've changed it back.
more even than I thought it would be, considering he can't reach you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One's a tank, one's a mage.
She does also have immunity to like the status effects that I typically use, so this is very interesting.
It's true. All right, it is now Cinna's turn.
Yeah, I'm taking a minute to think.
Do 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 do.
Trigonometric equations floating in front of our faces.
It's literally the emote.
There it is.
She's going to go 1, 2, 3, and cast water.
Hey,
And that is it.
I'm noticing something. Oh no, this is turning bad.
So do you have blue learning as well, Coda?
Yes.
Okay, good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I mean, I still.
Forgot that Chocoball was a spell until this moment, looking at the play.
Are you sleep proof?
I don't want to answer that question yet.
I think you did.
I don't think it's a very high chance, but I'm going to use Lullaby on Cinna. Oh,
See, it's a
No
less-
sleep, no sleep, no sleep, no sleep.
That is a 4. That is a crit to that sleep.
Oh,
Shit!
Uh-oh.
so now that this is pretty
GG
much,
Morat. GG Morat.
so now that it's pretty much settled, I was gonna say it was pretty much GG in a turn anyways, because you were
No,
kind of
I had plans. I had plans. Fuck
Yeah?
off. I had plans. Yeah.
You were backing yourself into a corner.
I wasn't totally backed into a corner yet. I had plans, man.
I
Okay, things
also
were
have
looking-
backup plans that I didn't use. I don't know if it would be fair, but I was also considering command mimicking, and command mimicking tier 3 time spells.
Oh, that would have been so cheap.
That would
Yeah.
have been amazing.
Yeah.
All right. How do you do it?
Oh, I'm just gonna walk up to you and do a brawl attack, which will probably wake you up.
Wake up.
Hey, wake up! Yeah, that's
No.
199 damage,
That doesn't wake her up.
and you're poisoned.
On the dot. Perfect. Good job.
Yeah.
You
wow.
killed her. What have you done?
As
The other franchise.
You take her out with the double punch. Senna, you wake up for that. It stings. You fall down to your knees, and then but you don't go down to 0 HP. Instead, you just feel restrained at this point in time.
So is she still standing?
No, she's down on her knees.
Coda's going to extend a hand to help her up.
Nemi's gonna send out bunnies.
She'll take the hand, and she will, in this moment, consider Coda a friend and cast Fairy.
Oh, so that's for both of us?
Yep.
Oh, I was going to cast Cure on you. That works.
That was a
well done!
That was very good.
Senna, I suspected that you were an absolute badass, and I am glad to find out I was not wrong.
And to think, I had other spells I could have been using too.
Right? Isn't that always the way?
That fire immunity, though, that is... Oof. It's a good one.
Yeah!
Good way to counteract some of my more powerful stuff.
Yeah, no, that's actually really handy, right?
Very. I was very glad I had figured out how to cast water right beforehand.
Ha! Yeah, no, that put me on the ropes for a little bit.
I look forward to the next one where we get to fight.
Hopefully they'll sing songs of our combat.
One day.
One day.
And with that... oh, yeah.
I was just gonna say, I approached the two of them, slow clapping, and congratulating them both. Well
And
done.
I'll just-
That was very impressive.
And I'll just squeal. That was amazing!
And with that, we could say that that is the end for Steal the Skies Season 5, the Preparation Week.